I'm David Luke. I'm a water treatment plant operator, and there's 5 of us in the team. I do routine and emergency maintenance work at our treatment plants. My normal starting hour is actually 7:30, so average day 7:30 till 4 p.m. in the afternoon. A lot of the work is done from this ute. This ute is my home and away from home. So on average day we could be Raglan in the morning and Port Waikato in the afternoon. Well, the Narrawaya Wastewater Treatment Plant is a retention pond of about 15 hectares. It receives waste flow from about 7,000 people, and the average flow per day would be 1,400 cubic metres. Well, the first thing to come on site is generally the plant was shut down this morning, so I'm having to clean the laterals here and get ready for process, and then later on we'll put some chemicals in it and get the plant started again. I can see on yesterday's total that we had 1,495 cubic metres of water come on site through the step screen at the other end. As the plant wasn't running over the weekend, we haven't processed any final treated effluent to the Waikato River, so this is what I'm about to start the Monday off by getting the plant running. This pretty much gives me all the information I need to know on this site. It gives me the level of the pond, yesterday's flows. We've got dissolved oxygen levels in the pond. Well, this is first defence on any of the wastewater plants. This is not common to just our site. You'll find them over multiple sites. We call it the step screen because it's like a walking bed where one stays stationary and the muck comes up. It's never pleasant. This is where anything over 3 mil is removed from the sewage. Sanitary products, wet wipes are our worst offender. You can find anything in here. I've found from a lot of Lego toys, McDonald's toys are quite common, false teeth, and I have actually found a $50 note on one of these screens. As water operators, we are aware of our responsibility as kaitiaki of our land and our water supplies. It's up to us when we're on call to look after the land and the public health of the people through the systems that we have in place. The main communication is text message and emails from the office. With regards to the treatment plant, I get alarms if there's anything goes wrong, and they come through to my phone where I have to acknowledge, then act upon if I need to. The best thing is coming to places like this. 2 or 3 of our other water plants are in the native bush, and I get to see a part of the country that other people don't see. Well, this is the Raglan water treatment plant. It's a little gem. We have to keep it top secret, as it's got the best tasting water and the best tasting watercress in New Zealand. The water comes from the aquifer to a wet well. Through the wet well comes to one of these pumps. Through this pipework, through the UV light disinfectant, chlorine dose, and then out to the network. Well, one of the very important jobs I have to do weekly is verification on our instruments. This one here is an ice pick, which is a standard calibration of 1 NTU. This is the measuring head. We've just got to clean it, make sure it's dry. After a few seconds, we'll see this number stabilise. Okay, we've now got a stabilised reading of 1.031 compared to the 1 NTU ice pick. We can tell that this instrument is true to its verification. Well, in 2018, I took it upon myself to take a 3-litre sample to a water operators conference in Palmerston North. Out of 16 councils, we had the best tasting water in New Zealand. Look at that, crystal clear, best drinking water you can have. The best thing is knowing you're making a difference in the community, you know you're making a difference in the environment for the wastewater and people's health when it comes to the drinking water.